How's it going, everybody? I hope everybody's enjoying this hot, humid August afternoon. I'm sitting in the parking lot in Big Y, so I'm having a pretty exciting Friday afternoon. So I just wanted to do a quick video, really about how to price your home correctly. Um, so obviously, when people get ready to list and thinking about selling their home, they want to know what it's worth. And the short answer to that question is it's worth what somebody is willing to pay for it. It's also worth what, in most situations, what a bank is willing to lend that person to pay for it. So what that means is it's worth what the market will allow. And when we go to price a home as a real estate agent, you look for comparables. You look for homes that similar size square footage beds and baths in your area that have sold in the last, as close as you can get to that date, in the last couple of weeks, months, sometimes within a year. But obviously, every home is unique. So if you have a real estate agent that's telling you, oh, your home's going to sell for $264,928 or something crazy, well, they're lying. Nobody can tell you exactly, to the dollar or to the cent, what your home is going to sell for. It's an impossibility because there's so many factors that come into play. You could have your home priced correctly, and it doesn't sell for a few weeks because you just didn't capture that right buyer, or maybe the right buyer came along but they didn't get their financing, or whatever it is. There is a ton of factors that come into play. So you gotta think about that when you're going to price your home, and your real estate agent will tell you, this is the price that the market will allow. And what I like to do, and this is the point of the video, is really to get three different ranges. So say your home is, say it's worth about $300,000, kind of medium price range around here. So I would then look at it and see what the comparables in the area are selling for, and then give you three ranges. So say the average is 300,000. Well, we could price it maybe at 325. That's the highest amount that the market will allow. Here's a comparable that's maybe a little bit bigger than yours, or maybe has an extra half bath, or maybe it's a little bit more updated, but it's broadly very similar to your home. It's sold for 325. Let's start there, knowing that it might sit there for a few weeks, maybe a few months. If you're content to let that home sit out there and hoping that you get that perfect buyer, and hoping you can get an appraiser that looks kindly on your home, then maybe you can get top dollar for your home, knowing that you're taking on a bit of risk. You might be on the market, you might be in limbo, not knowing when your home is going to sell. That's the first option. The second option would be so say if the comparables allow 300,000, like that's going to be a fair price. So you price it at $300,000, and you're right in the middle. So you can get, if you capture the market at the right time, and you've got a home that a lot of people are going to be interested in, you might get that deal. You might get that quick deal. Maybe you get a little bit over asking, but probably you're going to get 300,000, maybe 295, maybe 290. The average you price sit there. The average time between when a home is listed and when it's sold is 90 days. The average time for mortgage and closing and all is 45 to 60 days. So usually homes will sit there for 30 to 45, like that 4 to 5 week range. And then eventually maybe you've taken one price reduction, and then people have had a chance to look at your home, and you sell for somewhere close to asking price. And the third option, and people get nervous about this, but if you have the nerve to do it, it can sometimes be the best option, is to price it really aggressively. So we go back to that figure of 300,000. So say you price it for 275, and you're going in under market value, and you feel confident that you have a home that there are going to be a lot of people interested in. So not like a very unique home, not a 2-bed home, not a home priced for $900,000 when there's really not that many people looking in that range. A home in a medium price range, 3 to 4 beds, at least 2 bath, things like public water, public sewer, gas heat, the things that the majority of people want, and it's a little bit updated, in good condition. And you price that for 275 or 279, or something very aggressive, under market value, and you do an open house and you get as many showings as possible, and you can create a bit of buzz around your house, because, to go back to my first point, there's so many factors that play in to agreeing a price to a home. And a big factor, whether it's true or not, is if people go to a showing and they see a line of cars waiting to either see the home or have already been to the home, or they go to an open house and there's 10 people at the open house. That creates a bit of panic in people, and they think, oh, we really like this house and we think it's going to go, so we better make a strong offer, and maybe you come in over asking. And if you get 2 offers as a seller, you're in a really powerful position, because you can then go back to your buyers, the people who made the offer, and say, hey, we've got multiple offers. Either you can counter, or Another strategy is to just go, we want highest and best by, whatever. If you're on a Friday, say Monday or Tuesday, you can give them a couple of days. And it's a term that buyers hate to hear, but sellers, it's great. You can create a bidding war. And oftentimes you can end up, say, higher than that 300,000 figure, because you get a strong demand for your home. So obviously there's more to this. I'm already at 5 minutes. I didn't want to go this long, but there's a lot that play into accurately pricing your home. And honestly, it is the most important thing when you're getting ready to list your home, is to get the pricing correct. So they're like the three strategies, three ranges I like to give my sellers when we're thinking about a listing price. So I hope some people found this helpful on this Friday afternoon. I'm going to go to Big Y and spend a ton of money in Big Y. So I hope you guys found it helpful. If you're thinking about selling or listing your home, contact me and we can have a longer conversation about this. All right, thanks for watching.